Hi everyone, it's Danrie from Craftofgiving, and in today's video I would like to share with you how to make this super cute fantasy gnome necklace pendant out of polymer clay. To start with, you'll need a sheet of aluminium foil. I'm using about 40cm long sheet and scrunching that up as hard and as round as you can and as smooth as you can so you don't have excessive lumps and bumps sticking out. Once you reach that point, start rolling out your polymer clay. I'm using a beige polymer clay for this, and then just start wrapping that around your little ball of aluminium foil. So gathering all the clay to the back of the ball of aluminium foil and pinching off the excess and putting that aside, as we'll use that in a minute. Then you'll need to smooth out all the little crease lines by just rubbing your finger over it and smoothing out any crease lines or rolling it in between the palms of your hands. Once your face is nice and smooth, attach a pin needle for when we want to make this into the pendant to attach it to a necklace. Now I had a bit of excess clay built up on the back side where I pinch it off, as you will not get that through the aluminium foil, so make sure you have some clay backed up on the back. Then to start creating the face, you'll need to score a faint cross on the front. This will be an outline for where the middle of the face is and where the eyes should be, so that they're nice and even. To create the eyes, I'm using some black, just normal black beads that you use for jewelry making, and attaching those by just pressing it into the clay, and then adding 2 little strips of polymer clay to start creating the eyelids. You don't need to spend a lot of time fiddling around the eyelids, as we will be going over these again and adding more definition and detail. So just blending out the edges so that it looks nice and smooth. As you can see here, you'll obviously need to do this for both the eyes. Then to create the mouth, you'll need a rectangular piece of clay and place it onto the face where you want the mouth to be, and then score a line through that towards the bottom half of your rectangular piece of clay to create the lips. So I'm just rounding off the bottom lip here first and creating the little dimples that you have on the side of your lips. I'm not spending a lot of time on the lips at the moment, as we will be coming back to that in a minute. And then to create the chin, you'll need to add a little ball of clay and blend that in with your finger or with your polymer clay tools. Just pinching it and shaping it any way you like. You can give it a nice pointy chin or a nice subtle chin or a real big chin. It's up to you. I really like making these little guys' faces, as each one is totally different to the next. To create the nose, you'll need to add a rough shaped nose piece of clay onto where the nose sits and blend that in with your tool or your fingers, and just shaping that as you go. With the cheeks, I'm creating 2 little teardrop shapes with a rounded edge facing the nose and a pointier edge going towards where the cheekbones. Make sure you blend thoroughly around the bottom of the nose and the sides of the nose, and just go over any bits and bobs that you need to adjust. Now I had a little joke and made it real big fish lips there, but I don't want him to have big prominent lips like that, so I just smoothed out the top lip to create a subtle top lip and a nice prominent bottom lip. For the eyebrows, I'm just adding a strip of clay and creating that by having quite a prominent eyebrow that sticks out a lot from the eyelid, and then smoothing it out towards the forehead. Add in a little snake of clay for a top eyelid again to create even more wrinkles for the little guy's face, and smoothing that in underneath the eyebrow. Now you can be as detailed as you like and create even more little lines and wrinkles if you wish. You can be as creative as you like. Go over any crease lines and perhaps even add some little crow feet like I have here, and I just think it looks so cute when they have the extra little wrinkles. It makes their eyes seem so wise. Like this little gnome can tell you some stories. I really love making these guys, as each one you make is just totally different. No matter how hard you try, you cannot make 2 look exactly the same. Now as you can see, some of that clay is pushing up onto his little eyeballs with the beads, so later just make sure that you go over those and just push that clay back into place to open his eyes up again. Add in some crease lines in between his eyebrows and on his forehead by just dragging little lines through the clay with your pointy tool. Add in some crease lines or wrinkle lines to the side of his mouth if you like, or her mouth, depending if you're making a little male or female gnome. Add in some nostrils by just pressing little holes into there and readjust the nose if it gets a bit misshaped. To make the ears, you'll need 2 pieces of clay about the same size that you shape into a rough teardrop shape, and then attach that to the side of your little gnome's head, about lining it up with the eye. Blend in the attachment point at the base of the ear with your little tool or with your finger and create prominent crease folds from where the ear meets. Go ahead and add some detail inside the ear, and you can make your ears any way you like. You can make them stick out a bit more or fold back a bit more or have super pointy ears like a pixie almost. It's up to you. This part is so fun. Just make sure that you do that on about the same on the opposite ear. And then once you're done, go over your little gnome's face to just adjust any bits of detail that you may have missed, and then bake your polymer clay face according to your polymer clay brand's instructions. Allow your polymer clay face to cool completely, and then bend that little wire that you have into a loop to attach it to a necklace. You can go ahead and glaze yours if you wish. And there you have it, a really fun little tutorial on how to make these adorable little gnome faces out of polymer clay. I would really like it if someone can help me name this guy, as I have no idea what to call him. So if you have any name suggestions, please leave it in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your name suggestions. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below with the name, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. I upload videos every Monday and Thursday. And be sure to check out my other videos by clicking on the annotations on your screen or in the links down below. I thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time for another DIY gift idea or another fun DIY project. Thanks for watching. Bye!